Do you know that Disney's 1979 Black Hole and their 1985 Black Cauldron are the first two ever Disney films to be rated PG and thus not G? And that this is the first ever animated film to be rated PG? Well, I'm KT and here's a quick movie fact. Yes, in 1968, the MPAA got rid of the Hays Code for being censorship on filmmakers and put the responsibility of what kids saw in theaters into, oh my god, would you believe, the hands of their parents, with a rating system. That system had G for general audience, M for mature audience, R for restricted, which meant you had to be over 16 at the time, and then technically X, although X was never part of the official MPAA rating system, but that's going to be a different video. This lasts for 2 years until 1970, when they realized that M for mature might be unfair to certain films, and they need something between general audience and like maybe not for your 6-year-old. They also bump R up to 17 at this point, and they come out with GP for parental guidance. Yeah, it's backwards. And would you believe that most people thought it meant general public? So 2 years later, in 1972, they come out with PG for parental guidance. It's kind of impressive because it's not until 79 that the first Disney live action goes into PG, although it feels a little unfair and arbitrary to say like they chose to go over. I mean, it does have a lot of the use of the word damn it and like descent into madness and a doctor dies. But if you watch this film as not yet rated, what makes films a certain rating is kind of arbitrary, besides like use of intense words or cursing and intercourse. I digress. It's even longer before any animated film is like, maybe we could be not for a general audience. Although if you watch The Last Unicorn or The Secret of Nim, you're like, boy, are these ratings arbitrary. How was this not PG? In fact, it's almost impossible for me to try and find out the first ever film rated PG or GP, because they would go back and change the ratings after this change. And so, like, the first one to be rated and released, the first one to be rated by the industry, the first one to be retroactively changed. The only data I can really get you is Disney itself. And so here you go. These are the first two PG films.